let's move on to trailer trash.
Taylor Jazz Dango, I think I'm cute. Taylor no.
Trailer trash. It's a segment every week where we watch a bunch of trailers that came out, or maybe it came out 2 months ago, and then we talk about them, and then we decide which trailer won.
Should we just remove that?
This
No,
week,
we're gonna throw it. We'll just leave it all there. Whatever.
this week we've got a bunch of trailers, just like last week.
Believe it
Let's
or
talk about
not.
them. The first one is Vader Immortal, Episode 1, teaser trailer. This one is
It's coming out. They announced it as well with the new
Ethan saw it and
headset.
was like, "Oh,
VR game. Sorry.
Well, what's weird about it is, remember how I mentioned the Void? That's that I don't know, standalone VR experience that you can go to at Downtown Disney. This is the sequel to that, or the sequel to that game, because at the end of that, oh my god, it's not that crazy. This is apparently the sequel.
Did Darth
to
Vader?
it.
Did Darth Vader show up at the end of that?
Whoa!
You went
Spoilers.
to
Yes,
that without
he shows up, and it's very scary.
Yeah, Ethan goes to a lot of places without us. He should only be hanging out with us every
No,
day.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
I'm joking. That's expensive.
It is like $30. Yeah. So they announced this. It's a quick trailer about Mustafar, and very excited to have him in there and Darth Vader walking around. It takes place after Episode 3,
So
but before
you
4.
you don't play Darth Vader? Darth Vader?
Darth
the
Vader.
fuck?
Yeah,
You
got
don't
it.
play Darth Vader? What
don't.
if Zelda was girl? You play
Who would
as
fight Luke?
Who do you play as then? Just you?
Probably some Padawan or something weird, because they do have a lightsaber. It looks like you're gonna fight some
Yeah,
random
it's a
generic
fight
person.
against
I would have
Vader. You
liked to
gotta-
be Vader and then like just had the Oculus constantly
Also-
be flooded with my own
I'm
breathing.
gonna freeze this video frame here for a second.
Yes.
Look how bad this character model looks of the second guy in the background
guy?
besides Vader. He looks a little blocky to me.
Is there a guy?
The guy to the left?
Yeah, that guy.
What even is that
He
guy?
looks blocky.
Is
or
he
has
a
mask
droid?
on. I don't know.
I can't see this. Yeah, it doesn't even look like a guy. I thought that was like a weird spinny computer
Well,
thing.
no,
or
there's
something
like
that.
there's like the interrogation droid thing.
Oh, I
to
can't
the right,
see it very
I
well
think.
on the stream. I guess I gotta pull this up. The stream like must be like a darker.
I mean, it's not that big of a
It's not
deal.
that big of a deal, but I just thought it was weird that they're like, let's just have this not high
Ethan
resolution.
just will take any shot at a game.
I got a
to
feeling-
say
I got a
that it
feeling
looks
this-
like.
I just thought the part looked weird. It's a weird thing. Especially with such little footage, you choose to pick that. Alright, we got another game that also looked not fantastic.
God.
Pillar, launch trailer, Xbox One. This first off, besides this game not looking that great, this is not a great trailer.
I don't know what's going on at all.
We don't know what's going on in this trailer. It'd be really good to know what was going on.
There's tiles with numbers on them,
Mhm.
and they do different things. And then you throw a green ball at man head,
Yeah,
and he come
it's
over, walk.
it
to
seems to
you.
be kind of a stealth thing, maybe. But it's really hard to
It's a lot of
tell.
standing
honestly.
on things, watching lights come on with numbers. It looks a little. I feel bad, but like a little amateur. The
Oh,
art
for
style
sure.
doesn't look very cohesive. I don't know. It bums me out, man, because I feel like they probably worked hard on this game, and man, it just doesn't look very good.
Yeah, it just didn't sell me at all. I'm afraid.
But you know,
It's just like, yeah. I don't really know what to say about it. I don't want to. I don't want to just.
Yeah,
I don't
I
want
don't
to
wanna
just sit
harp
here
on
and
it too
shit on
much.
it. Yeah. It just. I wish I had something that I could say that
a nice
maybe
thing,
intrigued me. Yeah. I just.
but there's not much that looks nice.
Ugh.
Especially that fog effect. All
Yeah.
right, let's move on to the next.
Is
trailer.
this the game that's already been out for 2 months? I can't remember which one
No,
it
no,
was.
no. That comes
It's
later.
But now we're talking about Starlink, Battle for Atlas story trailer, which
Star Fox.
This
Battle
looks
for
good,
Atlas.
this
dog.
looks actually pretty good.
This
This
looks
actually
pretty
looks
good.
Yeah, this looks neat.
This definitely turned me around a little bit as far as like, oh, man, I want to play this game. I want to play a space game with Star Fox characters inserted into Fortnite character style.
Yeah, with also Darth Vader,
Darth Vader
in this
reappearing
too.
in Mustafar.
Mustafar, but he's a bird with
He's a bird
snake.
face.
Man.
This game looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there's no game. There's no
I'm just
gameplay
really
in
surprised
this
that.
trailer.
But we already kind of know what it's
Yeah.
like. It's like a Star Fox esque, maybe some slight more detailed there, but
It's more Star Fox than you think, because Star Fox is not just like kind of a me and Matt
We
thought
thought,
the same
yeah,
thing.
we thought it was gonna be like some sort of just like, hey, the bonus for buying it on the Wii, on the Switch, or the Switch is that you get Star Fox is there, and you just get his ship, you know. But like he's in the cutscenes,
Which talks a
then-
lot.
but then it's like,
And
but then
he's
what?
like,
But
also,
what?
yeah.
But then what happens if you don't buy it on Switch?
Is it multi-platform? I thought it was only on Switch.
I thought no, they showed off with PS4.
No, yeah, I think they showed it with the PS4
you might be
controller
right.
also.
Yeah.
Huh.
So
I
he
mean,
can't.
he's-
He cannot be in the story that much. Like he had. Like he may be in cutscenes.
That might have
just
been
more
it. That might have
like,
been
he
it. I
can't
might have
be
seen
in
all of
the-
it.
You just what if you just hear him at the very beginning? If you buy it on PS4,
Yeah.
you just hear a voice that sounds like Star Fox at the very beginning, and he says, "Sorry to jet, but I'm in a hurry." And then you just never see him. And then his ship takes off, and you never see him. And it's
Yeah.
like technically he wasn't ever in the game. Also,
Yep.
I noticed this one dude with the blue hoodie. He's got a monkey on his hoodie, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You wearing
Andros.
that around Star Fox? That's Andros, motherfucker.
Oh man.
You gonna listen to that monkey? I mostly just want this to be good and think it looks good because I'm like, man, it's kind of like Star Fox,
Yeah, maybe we're gonna-
another Star Fox game. Maybe there'll be another good Star Fox game.
We need one desperately. It's just so
Seriously,
surprising that they
yeah.
don't have. Oh, I
Time
forgot.
to rock and roll,
I also wonder how
boys.
prominent the Toys to Life stuff is. Like, do you have to buy toys?
I
don't
feel
wanna
like
buy toys.
it's very. I feel like it is.
yeah.
Very, that's the one maybe caveat to this game is that it feels very. I wonder. You know what? I wonder if there's like a side mission
Oh,
that is like all Star Fox that's exclusive to the Switch, and then therefore like that's where all the story bits.
according to the
with him-
Wikipedia, Nintendo also confirmed that the Switch version will include exclusive missions that feature crossover appearances by characters and ships from Star Fox.
Well, there
Yeah.
you
So
go.
I wonder if he's gonna. I wonder if it's gonna be like spin-off missions. Like you go to the main menu and you go
or
Star
like,
Fox missions, and then like that's the ones
yeah,
he's
you might be
in,
right.
and it doesn't. And it's not like.
Yeah, that's probably more accurately. It'd be funny if it would be funnier if he was actually like a main character, but obviously they can if it's multi-platform.
Yeah.
Fox, that's one of ours.
Get this guy off me.
Well, it wouldn't be a trailer trash if we didn't have one of these trailers.
What trailers? What are you talking about?
Uh,
Lions Film Games?
yeah,
Bank
films
of
on lots
Innovation?
yeah, Bank of. Oh, just lots of
What?
anime
What's going
ladies.
on?
anime lady trailer.
Oh, I mean, this just looks like
you
an
mean Cryptract?
Cryptract.
Cryptract.
Cryptract?
A
Which
launch
is kind of hard to
like
say.
Nadia.
Cryptract.
Yeah, she has a nice hat.
Cryptract.
Yeah. Very nice.
She's got a.
Yeah.
She's Froze has a big sword.
So, listen, this is an RPG, okay, guy?
Oh, you're right.
Ethan.
It's about
yeah.
taming monsters and
Yeah.
and
Leveling
fighting
up your
monsters,
party.
and that's it. That's all.
That's it.
There was nothing that happened over the internet recently. We didn't actually talk about that.
What didn't we talk
Wait,
about?
I don't remember what
The
we-
latest horny Nintendo thing.
Oh,
That's what
man.
happened.
That happened, like
That's
the day after,
literally-
that happened like the day after our,
that has
our podcast
literally-
last time, too.
literally been taking over the internet all day.
I
every
somehow
day.
avoided all that and actually learned about it in my Monday stream.
I just saw the artwork and I was like, what is this? I was like, is this a new character? Like, is this really like a thing that's happening?
it was.
And
Yeah,
then it
it's
was
all
like-
based off of one. It's all based off of one comic that came out. Like,
Anyway,
like,
we're
like,
talking
like
about
last week.
Bowsette.
Bowsette, yeah, we had to talk about Bowsette.
We have to talk about Bowsette.
The internet freaked out about this whole thing, but I couldn't help thinking like, there's probably been like DeviantArt of this
Yeah.
for
Probably.
for like a decade, right? Like
But
this is
now
not a
it's-
new.
The
This is
DeviantArt
not
is
a
its
new
own like little.
But now it's like
lockbox.
there's an actual way.
an official explanation.
There's like
that
an
could
actual
be-
way that Bowser could potentially look like this.
And then Nintendo responded. Nintendo responded like something
So the
implying officialness would be.
the idea is the idea is that in the Super Mario Bros. U version for Switch, the update for Switch, because for some reason they decided to remake this game for Switch, because they just
no one
remake
over
everything.
you, so might as well make all the games there.
That there's a special item that Toadette can get, it's a princess crown, which will turn her into Peachette, which is basically Peach, but with like touches of Toadette's like aesthetic to her, which made everybody say, "But wait, what if Bowser got that item? Would he become sexy lady?" And then there was that one comic where it was like, "Oh, you went back 2 games." No, there's that one
I have to watch this trailer over and over again because we're talking about.
We have to watch
where it was like, "Oh, Peach rejected Mario and Bowser, so Bowser puts on the crown, and then they get together." Heteronormative relationship, even though it's not really that normative. But anyway, yeah, so that everybody's been real horny about Nintendo lately.
I think that like everyone wants to make Nintendo more horny because it makes Nintendo corporate really uncomfortable when people do
really funny.
It's just there to
move over Twintel.
Move over Toad. You had your moment in the limelight last week. Now it's time for Bowsette to take the stage.
Bowsette enters Smash. She's the last character.
No, you don't want Bowsette to enter Smash.
I want to smash with Bowsette.
Oh no, I was gonna say something, but I don't think I should say it. Mario and Luigi, Bowsette's inside story.
She gives
Cryptract is whatever. It's
anyway,
like some
Creed.
Let's move on.
Rise to Glory.
Man, you know what every really good movie needs? Really terrible license game tied into it. What is this?
I've
the
actually
year
heard
2000?
positive-ish things about it.
Really? About this game?
Yeah, from people who played it.
Interesting.
They thought it was all right. Like, it's not like amazing, but
it doesn't look great. But I could see it maybe being fun. I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, it is PlayStation VR. You can only expect so much from the way it looks. But mostly attractive.
Why does everyone look like a Mike Tyson's Punch-Out character?
Because it's
guys.
I don't know.
Because nobody's allowed to be better looking than Michael B. Jordan. It's in his contract. No,
it's in his contract. No, that's not in his contract. They just can't. Like it just can't be done.
Can't do it.
They can't get the graphics.
Don't even try. Might as well just make everybody else uglier.
Yeah.
That guy looks humanish because I believe that's the guy he fought in the first Creed. So it's like they can't.
They bring him back.
They can't.
And then they got this giant dude.
Yeah.
Who's just completely muscles. This looks interesting. I've heard that there's actually a multiplayer in this game too, which seemed okay. I don't know. I haven't heard a whole lot. I heard positive things, but not why.
Positive things from people playing like the demo at places.
E3, so I don't know if the whole game is good, but it's coming out today on PlayStation VR, and I believe it's also on Oculus and Vive. So I don't know.
Boxing.
Curious about it. VR boxing.
Did you see Creed?
No, I missed Creed.
Have you seen any of the Rocky movies?
I've seen the first Rocky movie.
Okay.
I think that's it.
I have not seen any of those.
That's one of my favorite films, like series, is the Rocky movies. And Creed is
very good.
Creed is excellent.
I heard Creed is very good.
The
Creed
new
2 is
one
coming out soon.
Yeah, the trailer dropped today, I think, and I haven't seen it yet. But hey, Drago, his son.
Yeah.
He's there.
Because everybody's sons has got to show up.
Fight.
Hey, man, people have sons.
Isn't that
they
weird?
never have daughters. Rome 2 is wrong. People are not allowed.
Why did they have Balboa?
Oh, I get it. It's like Star Wars.
They had one called Rocky Balboa, right?
Yeah,
They have one just called Balboa, and then they have this one Creed.
What?
This one's called Creed, like the series, this kind of spin-off. It's his last name.
Well, because it's the Rocky series.
Okay.
Now this is the Creed series.
Okay. So it's just the last name instead of the first name this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, they don't. His name is Adonis. They're not just gonna be like, oh, it's Adonis. Nobody knows who that is. You know who they know is Apollo
I guess people
Creed.
know who Creed is because the last name. Yeah. All right. Fair enough. You gotta market it in the end.
Indeed.
Well, game you have to market. Apparently. Oh, this isn't the one that hasn't come out. This has been out, or it's coming out now. Metal Max Xeno launch trailer, which is anime, RPG.
What console is this game coming out for? Because I feel like it never said.
PS4.
Really, it does not look like a PS4
bad. It looks like a Switch. It looks like a bad Switch game.
Yeah, I thought this was gonna be a 3DS game.
Honestly, it could be a part of a 3DS game.
Yeah, this does not look like a game that was built for PS4. But I mean, again,
You can build anything for PS4. You know, it just might not take full.
Sure. Yeah. Right. I guess.
advantage
Right.
of the graphics. Yeah, there's a lot of characters running around, and I guess they just go in tanks after you see them, and then they just drive around and fight. One thing that I thought was really cool about this trailer is the fact they have like a giant, like, what is it, a turtle in a freaking ship. It was inside of it. It was insane. And there's like a rhino with a bunch of rockets on it.
There's like a shark, like a desert shark
with like a billion eyes. Oh, it was a freaking dinosaur. It was like a brontosaurus.
Yeah.
Hanging out
on
the ship. I like
Gotta
that.
shoot all these robo dinosaurs with your tanks. I like the tagline too. What was the tagline? Like devastate or like fight humanity devastated.
Human demise, tank salvation.
Salvation.
Tank salvation.
Salvation.
Also,
Tank
this says
salvation.
25th anniversary, which makes me feel like then this
Has
means
this Metal Max game series been around?
I've
that
never
long?
heard of them before.
The graphics look like they're from 25 years old. Hey, got him.
Ow, my hand.
Actually, it would have been worse, but you know.
Yeah, close enough.
And now this is the game that already is out on Switch, but it has a very cool trailer. It's the Ultra Space Brawl trailer.
We won't spend too long on it because it technically does not count because the game came out in July apparently. Although this trailer for some reason just released today on Game Trailers YouTube channel. But it looks like a mix between like Lethal League and Breakout, kind of like or like I guess Pong and Breakout, like in a
like a. It's got a very like Lethal League kind of, not a 1-to-1 on the art style, but it's kind of, it has that aesthetic to a certain extent.
Speaking of which, there's a new Lethal League.
I've heard coming out.
Yeah, that's gonna be exciting.
It's good. It's a good game.
Yeah, the aesthetic is pretty neat, and the gameplay seems interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up some stuff about this game because I've not heard of it, despite it coming out in March 23rd or something like that. So it's been a few months.
Yeah, it has been a bit. But it seems it looks neat. At least visually,
I
it's
wonder
interesting.
what the critical reception this was.
I don't know. Let's move on to something that has poor reception from me, the most hardcore Pokemon Go player among us.
New Pokemon discovered, introducing Meltan.
So this is
also a bad name for this Pokemon as well.
Meltan is better than how it looks.
So this
looks
is
like ass.
This is a new.
But how do you really
ass.
feel, Ethan? How do you really feel about it?
So this is a trailer that, first of all, it shows Professor Willow talking to Professor Oak. Professor Willow, obviously from Pokemon Go. Professor Oak from Pokemon Let's Go, Eevee, and Pikachu. And they keep the aesthetics for each of the games.
Yeah.
So Professor Oak looks like a really janky,
it's
square,
so weird.
cartoon character.
Cartoony dude.
And Professor Willow looks like his handsome grandpa self.
Handsome hotbod.
His handsome Anderson Cooper.
But you know what looks worse than both of them is this freaking Pokemon that has a nut on its head. That's all it is.
Somebody
does look
nutted on
really
his head?
bad.
Someone has
Especially
finally nutted on a Pokemon. That's what they said. They said, put a nut on it.
Considering that how it's supposed to be like this legendary
mythical Pokemon.
mythical Pokemon.
It's a freaking
It does
nut
with a ditto body.
with a
That's
ditto
it's got-
body.
Yeah, that's like
That with like weird crappy arms.
with a like a wire coming out of its butt.
its butt, and then it's got an eye. It's terrible. Like this is.
Yeah, honestly,
This looks like a
when I
kindergarten made
saw
this.
that, I think it was Justin Wong I saw first like tweet about it because he
loves
literally
Pokemon Go.
plays Pokemon Go more than he plays fighting games. He
shots fired. Shots fired.
it's not, hey,
He plays it a lot.
He plays it a lot. He was like, "What the fuck is this?" And it looked like a glitch.
Honestly, I thought it was a glitch.
It looks like a glitch because the Pokemon is seems like so half baked in its design.
And
Well, I
wireframing and-
wonder because this is like the first time this Pokemon's ever shown up, right?
Mhm.
So I wonder if Niantic and it's like to the Pokemon company like our game's super popular. We should like release a totally new Pokemon never seen before and have it be on our game
both of them.
on Pokemon game for first. And Pokemon company is like, we don't really want to do that because we want to save all our Pokemon for the thing. But your game is very popular, so we should do that. Here, which one of those Pokemon did we like scrap from the last game because it didn't look very good? Yeah, this one you can use that. That's you can
we make it legendary?
Yeah,
go
well,
for it. Who
sure,
cares?
I
Just
guess.
make it
The
Whatever.
funny thing is that there like months back they showed all those original Pokemon designs that like never saw like
the light of day.
The light of day because like they had even made sprites for them, but they just had never whatever.
They
It's like
updated
why
the
not
sprites.
take one of those? Like there were some pretty like goofy but like neat designs in there. Why not just take one of those guys and make them into a Pokemon in Pokemon
This
Go?
looks
or
like
something?
the freaking honeycombs you collect in Banjo-Kazooie come to life. But like,
they already
awful.
do because they're like
Yeah. I'm a honeycomb. You can eat me to heal one.
yeah, and those guys had 2 eyes. This dumbass has 1.
Ditto does a bad job at impersonating things. It's just like I don't. That's the thing. It's weird.
I
You
like
catch
how
this Pokemon,
he tries. Okay, I like Ditto. He's a cool Pokemon.
No, Ditto's cool.
And he tries, and he has a little smile every time, no matter what.
I feel
why
like Ditto
Ditto
tried to make a new Pokemon. This is what
You know
happened.
why Ditto always has that smile on his face?
Because he's what?
Because Ditto fucks. Literally, that's what Ditto is like used for in
does.
Pokemon games is because he can breed with any other Pokemon.
Ditto gets way more action than any other Pokemon.
He's the Ditto is the Gigolo of Pokemon. You're
That's
saying
his next evolution.
Ain't picky either because he can roll any gender.
he's the concubine of Pokemon games. All right, moving on.
Speaking
Death
of something
Stranding
less comprehensible than this
than
character's
Meltan.
design.
Than Meltan.
Yeah. Hey, TGS showed off. Kojima wanted to be like, I really like all my actors from the last game I made. You know who I want to include? I want to include Troy Baker again. So
We're gonna reveal him.
here he is as a guy in a golden skull mask, and then he shoves the skull mask onto the ground, and then he throws it up into the sky, and then it makes a big gold lion.
Nothing makes any
tentacle
sense.
man.
And
The lion with a butthole mouth.
And then Norman Reedus doesn't say anything.
Norman doesn't say anything. Also, he has a lady on his back that looks very well tied up, and it's just like, I guess this is comfy.
Oh, I didn't even notice that she was on his back.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see. I didn't notice it. Until
Also,
till
Troy
this
Baker
film
also has
now.
a baby, and the baby's tank like glows red.
Well, I think everybody
And
has a
then he
baby.
disappears.
The implication that people seem to be working out last time, and I don't know if this was ever confirmed or if this is just all fan theory, but everyone was saying that like the stuff, the weird ghost people make you age really fast, and
Yeah.
the baby is a clone of you.
yeah.
So you carry around a clone of yourself, so that if you die, that the baby is how you like that'll age really fast and become an adult again, and then you get your memories and you're still alive. I don't know.
Yeah, that's one of the theories I saw kicking around. And I actually saw kicking around that the rain is what makes you old and not the creatures.
Okay, so maybe.
Sure.
I don't know.
And then everybody's got the little robot arm on their back.
That, like detects when bad shit's happening. And the different people have different looking ones. I don't know.
This game is,
I am dying to see what this game ends up being.
I'm happy it's only a minute, 10 minutes long, unlike all the other trailers, which are super long.
Yeah.
This is so weird.
Again, Troy Baker, really Troy Baker in it up here. That
he
monster
sounds very Troy Baker.
The monster design's cool.
I like the way he looks.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool monster.
pretty
Cool
cool.
looking monster. But also, they've not shown really any like kind of combat in this or anything. So it's like, what are you supposed to do with that? I don't know. It's such a weird fucking.
You run away, and the
it's a
lady in the
weird
back
thing.
kicks it, trying to keep it away.
Oh yeah. You just throw her in.
No, man, she just kicks it actively as she run away. It's like having like an old dog fighting pilot or a bomber pilot in the back. They have a machine gun. It's like that.
Light kicking, I'm sure, would repel
Same
the
thing.
giant
Yep.
gold lion.
Just making stuff up. It's all possible. Who knows?
I mean,
Mhm.
that's what Kojima's doing. Sure is just making
He's
stuff
just
up.
Making stuff up. Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate, I think.
do it. Kick it. All right. That's
All
it.
right, well, guys, this is a tough one. What wins this week's trailer trash?
I
Don't know. I don't know.
I know what knows.
I think I'm gonna say Starlink
Yeah,
battle.
I'm gonna say
Pass.
New Pokemon.
No.
All right.
Starlink.
Okay. I thought we were
Starlink, because I want to actually play that game now. I had kind of little interest in it. Now I have more.
yeah, I would say Starlink as well.
Stop.
Well, that was easy, everyone. That was easy.
That makes it easier than I thought. I honestly forgot Starlink
Easy
was
week.
in the options. So, yeah.
Easy operation.
That's all for this week's Trailer Trash, and that's all for this week's podcast. So, thank you all for watching or listening on either twitch.tv/pixel_legends, or if you can help the Pixel Podcast on iTunes, you can give us a subscription there, and you'll get us every week, usually on Friday mornings. But this week it'll be a little bit early on Thursday. So, yeah, that's about it. Check out our Twitter page, our Facebook page, and all that good stuff to get updates about when we post and go live. Ricardo streams on Wednesdays usually, and Sunday.
Wednesdays and Sundays. Yep.
Is it Sundays?
So Sunday,
is
so I'll
Dark
be
Souls 3, right?
Yep, I'll be we'll be streaming this Sunday, and that's probably it. I was thinking maybe possibly Friday night, but I'll probably just be resting that night.
Yeah.
So Sunday for sure, and then we'll back to Wednesday, Sunday next week.
Sunday for sure. Ethan streams Overlord on DS somehow on Monday.
I will figure out a way, but the next game is Overlord on DS called Overlord Minions, because I beat Overlord 2. Which
what's your opinion? Overlord 2, Overlord 1. What's the takeaway?
Overlord 1 is a clearly better game.
Really?
Overlord 2 has some quality of life features that make it better, but overall Overlord 1 is more polished, more cohesive style and structure.
Wow.
To it, while the second one is it loses a lot of the charm because I feel like they're stuffing too many things into it, too many new bells and whistles don't really add anything.
I feel like that's why I fell off of that game eventually as well.
And the ending is bad. The ending is the actual boss fight's bad and okay, but getting up to the ending is there's so few checkpoints. If you die, you have to start really far back. It sucks.
Ugh.
Very frustrating.
Was this Dark Souls?
No, because Dark Souls is like not. This is so unfair.
It's structured around that.
It's very unfair. You expect that, and this is all of a sudden at the end. It's like, oh, guess what? A meteor comes out or a catapult comes, kills you instantly, and you have to start all the way back and lose all his progress. It's
not good.
Maybe very frustrating. Soured me on that game.
I'm sure
Amber and I will be playing. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm sure this DS game will be better.
The DS game is weird. I'm sure
started the DS game spin-off based only on the minion characters is gonna be a great one. In fact, I feel like, guess what, Ethan? I feel like you might have played the best 2 Overlord games already.
I think you're right. So we're just going on a downhill ride. So hope you guys join with me.
Well, not me, but Amber is going through Mass Effect for the first time. Mass Effect 2. Once I reinstall every single game file in that, for that, then we will be back on that starting on Saturday evening at 8 p.m. Check us out there on my Twitch page. And that's twitch.tv/Matagami. All right, everybody. That's the podcast. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.
Bye.